Israel Adesanya, thanks so much for your time on Fox Sports Australia.
Thank you for having me.
Now, first of all, I've noticed the wonderful decoration you've got on your teeth. Could you just talk us through that?
No, it's just fun. I like to be icy, spicy. That's me.
Gotcha. Is there any sort of cultural meaning behind that, or is it just,
just
pretty
grills.
looking?
Pretty looking rap shit.
Yeah, nice. Love it. You're aiming for your 9th title fight win this weekend against Sean Strickland.
Title fight win.
Yeah, so that's winning the belt, including defenses and stuff.
I'm trying to, let me put that together. Ooh. I was just 11 title fight. Yeah, for sure. And you're fighting Sean Strickland, and you go into this fight a very heavy betting favourite. Is it safe to say that we can expect a masterclass from you on Sunday? Yeah, but not because I'm a betting favourite, because of the work I've done and because of the style. I know who I am as an artist, and I know what Sean brings to the table. Yeah, I'm a favourite because of that, not because of what the odds makers say. I don't really pay attention to that. I just focus on the job at hand and on the work I've done, so I know I'm going to do work on him this weekend. And
you brought your whole team to Sydney. I think there are 6 city kickboxing representatives on this card. Could have been 7 were it not for Kai's unfortunate concussion. But how proud are you to be leading this team into battle?
I don't even know if I'm leading the team into battle, but together we roll side by side, brothers in arms, and I am very proud to be a part of this team, and what we're doing right here is making history again.
Well, for you, Israel, this fight came up somewhat unexpectedly. How disappointed were you when you found out Dricus du Plessis pulled out due to that foot fracture?
A little bit, but at the same time, I knew it was going to be for the greater good, and I'm happy to have an opponent like Sean Strickland to style up against.
Well, Sean Strickland, in the lead up to not only this fight but other fight weeks when it hasn't been against you, has not been very respectful of you. Why do you think that is, Israel?
On camera he's not, but behind the scene he is.
Is he?
I mean, I put the receipts up, didn't I, when I smacked him on the ass, and also the other ones as well that aren't on camera. And he is respectful because he knows what I can do to him. But in front of the camera, when there's security around and there's the fans, he likes to act a fool because he's insecure in his own head. So, you have one chance to make a first impression. Even if you want to intimidate someone, you have one chance. That blew by the way when I smacked him on the ass, and he didn't do shit about it. And then later on, 3 minutes later, he's trying to act like a tough guy. It just made no sense to me at all.
So you think it's all an act?
I don't think so. I know so.
Okay. And you're saying it's because it's insecurity?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I was wondering.
It's easy to know, 'cause when you've done the work on yourself, it's easy to see it in other people. So I'm like, oh, you need to go to therapy. He's got a lot of stuff to deal with. So, I mean, you see the way he spars?
No.
That's not normal.
Right.
If you see the way he spars, it's not normal.
Okay, well, what knocking people out and stuff?
Just like being a gym hero.
Right.
Like when he sparred with Pajarillo, he wasn't doing that because he knew that was a dangerous man that would him up. Right. So, yeah, it's respect. So he's just a guy that's got a few screws loose, but so do I. But I take care of those screws. I tighten them up.
I didn't know if it was like an attention thing, like maybe that's his shtick, his way of getting people to buy into the pay-per-view.
Not for the pay-per-view. I think he's like that class clown that just sits in the back of the class and just talks over people and yells just to get attention and to rebel. But it doesn't bother me. It's just like, well, you do you, but whatever you say will be used against you in that octagon.
Speaking of therapy, your film came out recently. Well, the premiere is actually on the 28th of September. We can't wait to see it. I know you had an advanced screening yesterday, and in the film I hear a lot about that you refer to therapy a lot, working on yourself, and you're very sort of self-aware of the things that you need to work on, and you're very introspective in that regard.
Yeah.
How do you reflect on that?
I just feel like I have to practice what I preach, and shout out to Zoe McIntosh for having the vision to put that on screen. And the way we set up rather than doing an interview like this, it was, I don't want to give anything away, but
no spoilers.
No spoilers, but it was a good way to just showcase what it's like to really do the work on yourself and realize it's not that scary. It's just you figuring things out with the help of a professional, So, yeah, it's always good to take care of the flatmates upstairs because a lot of people don't really get along with the flatmates upstairs.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the actual tactics for this fight. Sean Strickland thinks he's a better striker than you. How do you respond to that?
That's a lie. He didn't say that.
He said at the 276 press conference, he said, besides me, I'm the best striker on stage.
Oh, but how did that turn out for him? He got knocked the out.
So you think he's wrong?
I know he's wrong because he got knocked the out. And I told him, focus on the guy you have to fight because if not, he's going to knock you out. And what did he do? Knocked him the out. And then I knocked that guy the out. So, I mean, his math was wrong on that one, wasn't it?
Sure. Well, the last time you were in Sydney, you also won by brutal knockout. Do you predict the same this time around?
I don't think I fought in Sydney.
Oh, sorry, pardon me, in Australia.
Yeah.
Australia.
Oh, yeah, this time, yes, definitely. I think it's going to be a finish. Most likely a knockout, but I know he's going to wrestle, so if he tries to, I have some other shit for him.
You know he's going to wrestle.
I feel he has a smart team. His coaches will definitely be like, bro, you have to mix it up. You have to grapple. And he's going to be trying to act like he's stubborn, but he knows this is his shot at glory. A man with nothing to lose and everything to gain is a dangerous man. And I feel like he's going to try and just listen to his coaches this time and be smart. But it's different when you step in there with me. I'm in your zone. I'm in your space. I'm too fast. I'm unreadable. And it's the same thing every time. I've been through this again. It's just deja vu. So, yeah, expect deja vu on Sunday.
Izzy, mentality-wise, do you allow yourself to sort of buy into all the personal things that he's saying about you, all the rudeness? Do you let that fuel you?
He called me Chinese. He called me anime. How is that an insult?
No, he called you a lot of worse things.
Really?
None that I can repeat on TV. We're still mic'd, Izzy.
Yeah, I don't even know. Bleep it.
I believe he called you a on Helen Yu's podcast.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I am a bit of a but not for the reasons he thinks.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, it is what it is. I don't take it personally. The one thing he did say was this questioning my character. That was the one thing I was like, you don't even know me. So, yeah, I'll make him pay for that.
Izzy, some athletes like to, I guess, map out their careers. Conor McGregor recently on TalkSport was saying that, okay, next I'm going to fight Michael Chandler, then Gaethje BMF, Nate Diaz trilogy. Do you allow yourself to do a similar thing?
Yeah, I have been through my whole career. If you pay attention, I have. I make sure I get the next opponent lined up and da-da-da-da. Even this one I kind of have, but at the same time, I never look past the guy in front of me because you can't look past the person in front of you. Okay. If not, they'll take you out of the equation. So, yeah, I just keep my head on my shoulders, stay focused, take care of Sean Strickland, and then we'll figure out what's next.
Okay, because the reason I asked that is before Jared Cannonier we spoke, and I said that we are well and truly in legacy territory, and I think that's true more now than it was then. I mean, you've had your rivalry arc with, or your redemption arc with your rival and stuff. You've taken care of Jared Cannonier, Sean Strickland this weekend. Again, you're aiming for 9 title fight victories this weekend. Anderson has 11. I'm not sure if you want to match Anderson. Do you want to go up for double champ? Like, what is left for Israel Adesanya to achieve in this game? What does he want?
A lot. But one thing in mind is definitely a submission. I might get that this weekend, but we'll see. If he wants to man dance or do the man-on-man dance. So, yeah, I definitely want to take his breath away. And I can definitely do that.
So you want to tick off a submission victory in the UFC?
A couple, but one of them, one is good. One, if I get one, then I know I've done. And a few other moves I want to do, just so I can, unlock those achievements. A few I want to get past, but yeah. One by one.
Israel Adesanya, it's always a pleasure. You're always so gracious with your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
All the best.
Thank you.